On one of my videos, like, Pawpaw was just going slow, taking his time. Like, yeah, thanks, buddy. As many of you know, the G650GS has served me well for the last 3 years, but it's time to upgrade to something newer. Today, I'm going to show you what's replacing that G650GS, taking Yeet and I on all kinds of adventures in the future. I present to you the 2026 CFMoto Ibex 450. This bike is an upgrade over the G650GS in almost every way, but don't take my word for it. Take a look at the video that follows. It'll show you everything and every reason why I love this bike so much. All right, we are about to go for our first ride on our brand new 2026 Ibex 450 from CFMoto. I have 6 miles on this bike right now. I'm supposed to keep it under 6,000 RPM for the first 600 miles. I took it around the block. I can tell you that's going to be a little tricky, but all in all, this is an impressive little bike so far. The seat height is nice and low and narrow. It's easy to reach the ground, especially for a rider like me who's 5'6". She's definitely nimble. All right, now it's about 40 degrees out, so it's a bit on the chilly side for sure. You can definitely feel the sport bike inspiration for the engine on this bike. Definitely got a very aggressive riding posture. It reminds me almost like a big brother to my wife's Versus X300. The riding position is very similar. All in all, it feels pretty good so far. Clutch is very, very light. Clutch is super light. It's not without feeling. When you're working the clutch, you can feel it engaging. There's a little bit of pull, but it's really not a whole lot. Okay, it's like 45 degrees and that dude's wearing shorts. Like, I've ridden in some cold weather, but man, did he lose a bet? Let's see here. All right, let's bring it down a little bit here. We'll take it down to about 3. A little snatchy in the lower RPMs, but I think this bike's meant to be ridden higher. Let's see here. Take it down to about 2. We're in 6th gear. Nobody behind me. Let's take it down 2,000 RPM. Alright, there's 2,000. Let's pull. Alright, little shudder at 2. It likes to be above 3. I'm not even wide open throttle. And there we are, 60 miles an hour. 6th gear pull. From 2,000 RPM, took us down to about 30. So it'll do it. I don't think it liked being at that 2,000. There's a little bit of a shudder there at 2,000. So it's definitely a higher RPM bike, but I mean, that's where your idleness is about 2,000 RPM. So yeah, definitely want to keep your RPMs up, but I mean, you got plenty of gears to pick from. You got 6 gears to pick from. Actually, you know what? I think I know where there's a little dirt road that's pretty well maintained, but can be bumpy at times. We'll head over that way and see what we got. Got a railroad crossing up here as well, so we can kind of see how it goes over that. Got to cross. This bike just feels like it wants to play. It's very playful. Whee! You know what? Let's see what the horn sounds like. Oh yeah, that's kind of weak. Okay, we found where CFMoto went cheap, and it was on the horn. All right. Not going through that with stock tires. Nope, no sir. Now, I don't know anything about these tires, so I don't know what's back here. I've never been down this road. I don't even know if I noticed this road before. That might be it to this road. Okay. Yeah, that's it to this road. Flip the side out, back out a little bit. Oh yeah. Even nice little tire marks back there. It'll go. It's definitely plenty of power for off-road. I'm feeling it. I am not a sponsored rider. I don't do sponsored content. Not saying I wouldn't, I just don't have anybody that's willing to sponsor me just yet. Traction control, and that I can turn off on the fly. On the roll, I don't have to stop. More suspension travel. Adjustable suspension. This bike is superior to the GS, I think, in every way that I can tell right now. Now, obviously, I didn't have a Certeo. Look at this thing is just tracking right along. Very confidence inspiring. Just leans right over into the curves. I still got the traction control and everything on, so I am on stock tires, so I'm not going to push too hard. But man, this upright seating position, it's definitely an attack position, but it's comfortable. I don't feel like I'm working anything. I'm clamping with my knees, and my hands are just lightly resting on the handlebars. Like, ooh, it's soft. Yeah, nice soft sand through here. Leaning back. Yeah, it's just trucking right through it. Okay. Now, obviously, I don't have much experience on this bike, so I'm a little nervous because I don't have any protection on it either, but it's tracking pretty nice. Ooh, 45 miles an hour right now. I don't want to get too crazy. I don't have any protection on this thing, and I'm still learning it, so. That's nice. It just ate that up. I wasn't even pushing. I was just cruising comfortably. 40, 45 miles an hour down that road. Didn't feel like it. This bike is the real deal. If you're thinking about this bike and you're a shorter guy like me, you're not sure if it's there, well, I can tell you right now, at least off the factory floor, I am impressed. So yeah, what I like about this bike over the GS, 6-speed transmission over the 5-speed the GS had. Parallel twin is definitely smoother than the GS. More suspension travel, and it's fully adjustable with that KYB suspension. The suspension definitely feels a lot better. This bike feels lighter. I know on paper this bike's about the same weight, but this bike definitely feels lighter. It feels more nimble. I tell you, this bike wants to play. It wants to go. It's very playful, nimble. It feels so much lighter than the GS did. So let the haters hate, because CFMoto definitely did something right. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. It's been a blast. I definitely cannot wait for some warmer weather, or my handguards to come in. I am going to be having a lot of fun on this bike this year, and I hope to see you out there on the trails. If you like the content I'm putting out, make sure you like and subscribe. But stay tuned, we got some great stuff coming. I'll catch you on the flip side. It's going to get spicy this year, everybody.